the CDC is sounding the alarm about a spike in cases of measles here and really across the globe as well. And they're urging people to take action. Here to talk about this is Dr. Todd Ellerin, of course, the Chief of Infectious Diseases at South Shore Health. All right, doctor, break it down for us. I said, when I saw you, I said, we're talking about measles. How bad is it? What do we know about the outbreaks?
Okay, listen, it's not bad right now, but it's increasing internationally, measles, and it's increasing in the U.S. There are 58 cases so far in the U.S. just in the past 2.5 months. That's the same number as all of last year. So we've got to get on top of this because it's the most contagious virus out there. And the measles vaccine is super effective. The key is if you've been vaccinated, you're not going to get the measles. But we're seeing increase in childhood exemptions where parents are allowing children not to get vaccinated for various reasons. We want to really make sure that
So the message is, if you're a parent and you have a child, you want them to be vaccinated against measles because kids really can be at risk here. Parents, there's one symptom that they should look for if they suspect measles.
Yeah, there are a few of them, and what we see here is that conjunctivitis. We talk about the 3 C's of measles: conjunctivitis or red eye. The other C is cough. And then the third C is coryza, which is a fancy word for runny nose or nasal congestion. Now remember, most kids with pink eye do not have the measles. But if you see these 3 symptoms, plus an unvaccinated child who may be at risk or part of an outbreak, you want to think about the measles.
What about the rash?
Okay, and the rash, as you can see, it looks like a viral rash. It often starts in the face and can start as red spots. Sometimes they can come together and then go down the trunk.
Right.
But, you know, I think the rash in and of itself, many viruses cause rashes. Most rashes aren't measles. But just remember, make sure if your child is not vaccinated, and the CDC just changed their guidance to say anyone who's 6 months or older with international travel needs to be vaccinated. Prior to that, it was at 1 year.
Interesting. All right, Dr. Todd Ellerin, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Maria.